I don't really need a new friend, so spend your time with me. Looking for someone who can play though, wanna hang with me. I'm not really looking for a friend, so spend your time with me. Looking for someone not afraid to give it all to me. Get next to me, get next to me. All that I want is to get next to you, get next to you. Not asking for.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Eliana and I'm so happy to have you. I hope you'll stick around and you'll hit that subscribe button. In today's video, I am sharing with you the next part of my extreme kitchen clean and reset for the new year. This is part 4. And so we are just starting off this video with cleaning some dishes, or rather emptying the dishwasher. And then we are going to get into some serious cleaning motivation. So now we are going to move on to cleaning the stove top. So I don't have any really good stove cleaner. As you can see, I'm just kind of using my regular cleaner. I will say that after I scrubbed and got everything up, I went back over it with the glass cleaner, which is that foamy one that you're seeing, and that made it so shiny. So I definitely would recommend trying a glass cleaner on your shiny cooktop surface, because it really made my entire stove shine.
I never think, I always do. Never thought I wouldn't jump. Oh, what a fool. But if I fall, I will get up again. I will get up again. Stronger than I ever been. I will get up again. Stronger than I ever been. I will get up again. Stronger than I ever been. I can see everything.
Something that I'm curious to know from you guys is whether you guys like before and after shots, like this, right after I cleaned it. I know it's not the greatest, but do you like that, or do you prefer in the beginning of a video having an overview of the mess and things that need to get done, and then at the end of the video having an overview of the finished product? What do you prefer?
But if I fall, I will get up again. I will get up again. Stronger than I ever been. I will get up again. right now. And I'm stumbling through the dark in the dawn. I have found new ways, but no, I can't be the one that you need. Then I changed my mind. Maybe we got time to make this right. Can I be the one that you need? Maybe if I change the way I love it, maybe if I try to fix this heart, then I could have stayed.
I find that cleaning and organizing this spice drawer is so satisfying to me. What is the most satisfying cleaning chore to you? Is it dishes? Is it vacuuming? What's your favorite cleaning chore and why? Another chore that I really enjoy, which is so weird, is steam mopping. I just find it to be so satisfying, and I love the idea of cleaning my floors. And I feel like the steam mop, it always, because it's like so warm, once it dries, it makes the floor feel like I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, like a sticky toe feeling. That probably sounds really weird, but what I mean is, like, when you're barefoot and you walk on the floor, it feels so clean and, like, I don't know, it's just very satisfying. And it's like my favorite time to walk around barefoot, which I'm not, like, I don't know, my mom always loved wearing slippers and socks. Like, she would hate to be barefoot all the time, whereas as a kid I was always running around barefoot even outside. So I don't know, maybe I'm just weird, but I don't mind being barefoot, but I especially like to be barefoot in the house after I steam mop.
Maybe if I change the way I love it, maybe if I try to fix this heart, then I could have stayed the night, I could have called you mine. If I change the way I change my mind, baby, we got time to make this right.
All right, so for this dishwasher, I have tried countless times to, like, pull that middle part up in search of a filter. You know how everybody shows those videos of, like, pulling up and there's, like, a disgusting filter to clean, which I'm sure that this dishwasher has something that needs to be cleaned and it's disgusting, but I can't figure out how to get it up. And I've looked online in the past trying to find, like, an answer for this dishwasher, but I haven't. So if you know how to, this little cap thing was really gross. I don't know, I didn't have anything to really get in there, although now that I'm thinking about it, I think like a straw cleaner maybe would have gotten in there. But what I ended up doing with this dishwasher, just because I couldn't pull up like what I wanted to, I sprayed a bunch of stuff in there, cleaner, and scrubbed really good. And then what I did is I put it all back together, put a pot in, and then let it run. And I didn't get a chance to show you afterwards, not that there was much to see, but it was really clean and smelled great as opposed to how it was prior to cleaning it. So honestly, I think spraying some stuff in, scrub it, and then let it run is a good gig. I did use vinegar. I used that Ajax with bleach powder, as well as in my spray bottle that I'm using right now. It's not just a pumpkin cleaner, it's actually like a Pine Sol multi-surface cleaner, all-purpose cleaner, and you just like dilute it with water. And the reason I'm using that is just because I like that kind of pine smell. I feel like it's really, I don't know, clean and strong, and I just kind of, I don't know, I wanted something kind of deodorizing but strong cleaning at the same time, if that makes sense. Also, it doesn't leave any like residue or films, and dries up on shiny surfaces pretty like clear and not cloudy, so that's a positive. But I like put all of that in the dishwasher, and then I scrubbed, and of course I let it run. So yeah, that was my very long rant on how I cleaned the dishwasher. I'm just moving on to this side of the kitchen, which is basically what we're going to focus on now that we've gotten the left side completely cleaned. This cabinet, after I initially have gone through it multiple times in the past, it is now staying pretty clean and organized. But I did want to pull everything out and wipe it down and then just kind of put it back together. Moving on to cleaning our microwave. Our microwave really never needs a super deep clean, just because we have that like cover that keeps the splatters to a minimum, so it usually is pretty clean and doesn't need like a scrubbing crazy clean. But I do wipe it down like very often as well. That is something that you'll find about me, like it may not seem very dirty in the house. For one thing, you can't really see from far away, but for another thing, I clean, like, the way that I view cleaning is preventative. So I think, like, instead of cleaning when I have a ginormous mess and I'm overwhelmed, I'm going to adopt routines and practices so I can prevent my house from getting that messy and needing to do it clean like that. So I opt for more of the daily, do a little each day, so you don't have a really huge, crazy, like, cleaning to do. I don't like to get too overwhelmed. I cannot be in environments that are very cluttered and messy. I get extremely overwhelmed and like I get anxious. I am I'm one of those people that clean environment, organized environment, like clean mind, organized mind. Like I need that. So that's something about me. But again, like that's why I do the same kind of cleaning in most of my videos. It's kind of the same routine each time, but that's because it prevents me from having caked on greasy cabinets or, you know, a really disgusting crummy couch. Like it just helps me to prevent that from happening by doing a little bit each day or, you know, every other day or whatever it might be. So that's something, if you're one of those people that you don't want to get to a point where things are overwhelming and you want to prevent that from happening, maybe finding a routine that works for you daily or weekly or whatever to prevent you from having that kind of a stress would be a good idea. Alright guys, this cabinet, I know, it's disgusting. This is exactly what I'm talking about. My normal nature would have been to clean this up 100 years ago, as before it even got this bad. But for one thing, it was holidays and there was so much going on and I just like didn't do it. And for another thing, I was kind of saving it for a video because I knew that it would be, well, I hoped it would be motivating. I am so glad that I finally cleaned this up. It was just so crazy. There's just so much falling out, and I don't know. I really need some sort of a system for my pots, pans, and especially the tops. I also have tons and tons of jars that I just save over the times and whatnot, and I don't have a good storage place for them. So what I ended up doing is keeping some jars down here and then putting some in my closet, which is kind of our storage. And then I just kind of reorganized the pots and tops to hopefully have a better system so it doesn't get as messy in the future, but we will see if I can keep that up.
But I bet your body disagree, 'cause you keep coming home to me. My eyes are glued to my phone, trying to read your signals. But you say you wanna be alone, but the beat in your body tells me otherwise. Mine can't keep leaving you alive, but I know, yeah I know, that the beat in your body ain't no so high. Mine can't keep.
Again, with the dishes motivation, I am cleaning everything that was under there, washing it by hand. Some of it actually really needed it. I know you probably know too with pots and pans, like you can throw them in the dishwasher, you can wash them by hand, but there's just so often there's grease or there's something, there's little black, I don't know. I just feel like pots and pans, there's always stuff in those cabinets. So that's why I just wanted to give them all a really good scrub and clean before I put them back down under.
Enemy, God, I sing my neck, yeah, I can see what you do. Ooh. God, I sing my neck, yeah, I can see what you do. Ooh. But the beat in your body tells me otherwise. Mine can't keep leading you alive, but I know, yeah I know, that the beat in your body ain't no so high. Mine can't keep trying to deny, but I know. You know, you just postpone the holiday, 'cause you're scared. You just delay the holiday, 'cause you can. If you can call me to me, if you feel you're suffocating, then let me go, let me go. If you cannot promise me, if you have a hard time breathing, then let me go, let me go. You just postpone the holiday, 'cause you're scared. You just delay the holiday, 'cause you can. If you can call me to me, if you feel you're suffocating, then let me go, let me go. If you cannot promise me, if you have a hard time breathing, then let me go, let me go. I know I messed up. Yeah, I know I did you wrong. But I learned my lesson. Now, what if we could move on? Remember the good days. I wish that we could go back. I know I'm not perfect, but at least give me a try. I'm sorry for making you feel like you're not good enough, 'cause you're the best, you know. I'm sorry for making you feel like you're not good enough. Give me a chance, yeah baby, try just one more night.
This cabinet is not so bad. Again, I'm just doing a refresh of the whole kitchen, so I wanted to pull everything out and wipe everything down. This cabinet is just kind of where we keep like overflow condiments and like cereals and oats and things like that. I kind of call it like a snack drawer, cereal drawer. I don't know, it's kind of like it's like a pantry cabinet kind of, and then above it is kind of complimentary things as well. Like we have bars in that other cabinet up top, and like granolas and things like that. I will say that is one thing that was kind of not really hard. I mean, I enjoy it. I love like organizing and like figuring out the efficiency of putting things where they go and makes most sense, whatever. But it was kind of hard to do that initially because, you know, this is the first place that I've ever lived, like, you know, outside of living with my family at home. And I had to figure out like where do I want to put everything and where does it make sense. And I don't know, I still don't even think that this makes sense. I feel like these are more like pantry goods, and I feel like our front, you know, closet, I want that to be more of a pantry, but I don't know. The storage solutions in this tiny little place are very hard. This drawer is like our junk drawer. I know it's really not that bad. I will say we just are not like one of those people that have like a crazy junk drawer. I do keep it, like, it'll be things that don't have like a cute way of putting them away, but they're all necessary items. Like you always need a pen or some tape. Like those are all things that like I like to have out and around, but I just throw it in here in a nicer way, I guess. So yeah, we're gonna just clean these drawers. We have 3 of them over here, and we have to pull everything out, wipe them down, and just kind of reorganize. All these drawers, I wish I had better like organizational, like kind of like what we have for the silverware, like a silverware holder. I kind of want something like that, or organizer, a tray, something that I could put into these other 2 drawers here, just because like this one too, because look, you can see everything is just thrown in there, and it's just so not convenient, and it doesn't look nice. So I don't know, again, I'm not like, I understand no one's really looking in here. The looking nice is kind of secondary in my opinion to the functionality of things. So that's the first complaint, is the functionality. I find that it's just things shake around and it's hard to find things, and thankfully it's not overstuffed.
Under neon bright lights when I see you dancing on the Polaroids. Just wanna have a good time, don't you? It all goes low, low, low. I don't wanna talk before the moment slowly slips away. Get a little dirty, baby, nothing you ain't gonna take, yeah. Fire burning like I do under my tattoos. It's a remedy, remedy, remedy. And the way you go, baby, don't you know? There's a remedy, 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 Dressing cigarette smoke, is it the print you wanna leave behind? Get all those cold eyes cold looking, or saying bye, bye, bye. I don't wanna talk before the moment slowly slips away. Get a little dirty, baby, nothing you ain't gonna take, yeah. Fire burning like I do under my tattoos. It's a remedy, 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 and the way you go.
Silverware drawer time, and also our like straw drawer, I guess. I never really had a great place with those straws, so I just kind of put them back there, and it has worked pretty well ever since I've done that. However, I've noticed that some of the straws have like water stains from the dishwasher, and some of them didn't get cleaned as well as I would have liked them to. Not that any of them are in there like filthy, but there's just like a couple of them that I'm like, you know what, I just want to clean them all. And same with our silverware, like it's just the same concept in the tray. Like I want to get another tray like this, but the tray as well, like just over time, you know, little crumbs and things. So that's why I'm pulling it all out and washing it. I will say to wash this many straws by hand was so aggravating, because I am so like, I don't know, I couldn't just clean the outsides. I had to get the straw cleaner and do the inside of every single straw. And I literally have been doing so many dishes the past few days because of all this cleaning that my left hand is like, it was cramping up so much from like holding. You'd think that the right hand with a sponge, but no, it's the left hand from like holding things. I don't know, like in that claw like maneuver. I'm sorry, you're probably just like, what in the world? This is why I don't do voiceovers, guys, because you never know what I'm gonna say. and how I'm gonna rant and where we'll end up. It's like the weird side of YouTube, you know? You start off on a regular video, things are going great. Next thing you know, you're watching some weird stuff. That is how ranting goes for me.
Tell me what your name is. Tell me what you like and all your secrets. I just wanna go over the details. Let me inside of your mind. I know I just met you, but something tells me that you might be into talking to a stranger with a tattoo. Baby, I'm one of a kind. There's a reason we're here, there's a vibe in the air that neither you or me could deny. Boy, I see how you stare up and down everywhere. I can tell you're far from shy. So let's talk till we drop, or till we get kicked out. Let's just say what we want, come on, spit it out. You and me both got the time to try to get.
I just want to thank you guys so much for watching, and if you made it to the end of this video, please give it a big thumbs up and let me know in the comments down below. I am so grateful for every single one of you, even if you just clicked on this video and watched for 10 seconds. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a new upload from me, and I will see you in the next one.
You go on about your job. Tell me things like how you hate to walk in dogs. I go on about my ex who broke my heart. Baby, we're two of a kind. There's a reason we're here. There's a vibe in the air that neither you or me could deny. Boy, I see how you stare up and down everywhere. I can tell you're far from shy. So let's talk till we drop, or till we get kicked out. Let's just say what we want, come on, spit it out. You and me both got the time to try to get to know each other's minds. So let's talk till we drop, or till we get kicked out. I know I just met you, boy, but you got that something that just rocks my world. I can't help but feel like we are meant to be. The way you're talking to me, oh, oh. So let's talk till we drop, or till we get kicked out. Let's just say what we want, come on.